some more than others. And the name of the town that you're in right now comes from these shoots of an olive tree. These are called in singular in Hebrew, Netzer, and you are in the town of Nazareth. All right, it is the same root word. Now this is important because in Matthew chapter 2, we find a fulfilled prophecy that says that Jesus would be called a Nazarene, right? Meaning he would be from Nazareth. So who can tell me how many times Nazareth is mentioned in the Old Testament? That's the right answer. None. Right? So is the prophecy out of whack? I mean, what's going on here? Well, there's no problem with the Bible. If you look at Isaiah chapter 11, it talks about a prophecy regarding the house of Jesse. And it refers to the house of Jesse as just a stump or a stem. And then it says out of that stump, there's going to come forth in English it's called a branch, a shoot. In Hebrew, it's called a netzer. And at the first century, if you were here, which is where you are right now, by the way, first century Nazareth, what would you say about the house of Jesse at this point? Is there a king that's a descendant of Jesse sitting on the throne in Jerusalem in the first century? No, not King David. King David was hundreds and hundreds of years before. In the first century, who was king in the land? His name was Herod, right? Not Jewish, right? So Herod was a king. There was the Babylonian exile had taken the last king of Judah away. So you might say, if you were living in first century Nazareth, that the house of Jesse, of which David descended from, is just a stump. It's just there's really nothing much left of it. But yet out of that stump there came forth a new, green, righteous branch, a shoot, a netzer. And that is a prophecy of the Messiah, and that is the connection that Jesus would be called a Nazarene. Now we have this tree behind me is the oldest tree on the property, over 400 years old, native to the Galilee, and you can see new shoots are also coming up from it. So those shoots will develop bark in time. They'll wrap themselves around the base of the tree, and that's what gives the olive tree its very distinct shape and pattern with the twists and the knobs and the holes in it. Let's continue.